YouTube has decided to not share my videos with everyone who subscribes. Please follow me on social media to stay up to date. Okay, guys, so first things first, I want to talk about Brooklyn Nine-Nine being picked up by NBC. This happened a couple days ago. I'm a little bit late covering it, but it's the weekend. I wasn't really doing too much. But this news is great. This news is fantastic on so many levels. Brooklyn Nine-Nine, in my opinion, has turned into Fox's version of The Office, right? It's about a group of misfits, lovable characters that, you know, after 5 seasons, you've grown to really care for it. Like, it's turned into more of a family comedy in many ways than, you know, a police detective show. And that works because all the characters play well off of each other. And after the course of all this time, you get their humor, you get their jokes, and the show consistently finds new ways to be funny. So it says here that fans of Brooklyn Nine-Nine can stop tossing objects at the television screens. A day after Fox canceled the Andy Samberg police sitcom on Thursday, NBC swooped in and picked it up for a 6th season and 13 episodes, saying, "We got your 6. Hashtag Brooklyn Nine-Nine is officially coming to NBC." Now, this is awesome. This is great. This is fantastic. The truncated season of 13 episodes sucks, but it makes sense. It does. They have to go through a bunch of other processes, and they won't be able to get the show on the air because of NBC's probably already lineup until mid-season, which will then just give them the 13 episodes, hopefully giving them a 7th, a complete season of a full 21 or 22 episodes over on NBC. I'm hoping that the show does well. I'm really hoping that the show ends up doing very well on NBC. It did well on Sunday nights on Fox. That when they moved it back to Sunday night, that's when it started picking up steam and having better review or better ratings. Hopefully this one will be able to do more with that one. Now, Robert Greenblatt, the chairman of NBC Entertainment, said in a statement, "Ever since we sold the show to Fox, I've regretted letting it get away. It's high time it came back to its rightful home." For those of you who don't know, NBC Universal actually owns the show, and they're the ones that produce it, and then they sold it to Fox. It's one of the weirdest things with television, isn't it? When companies like 20th Century Fox, who owns Last Man Standing, sold it to Disney and ABC Television, and then it ended up getting back to Fox because there was a big fan demand for it, as well as Roseanne coming back and kind of prompting that big push, that these shows end up being, you know, like I find it odd that other studios produce content that gets sold to competing networks. But then again, on Fox, we have Gotham, which is, you know, coming into its 5th and final season, and that is owned by Warner Brothers, but it's produced on Fox. So it goes to show you that all of this stuff is kind of, you know, it's a very big incestuous pot, I feel like, in regards to television, which is one of the reasons why I think also, why I think so many shows get canceled. The reason why Last Man Standing got canceled was because of money. At the end of their 6th season, their agreement with 20th Century Fox was that ABC would then take over full funding of the show, full financing of the show, and ABC didn't want to, so they canceled it. That's a lot of what boiled down to. This isn't so much the case. This is just they decided to cancel it because Fox was murdering everything in the name of football, right? Because nothing says, hey, more and more people are cutting the cord, more and more people are moving over to instant streaming. So why not screw your fans over who like these shows, who watch them online, you know, for the sake of those who want to watch football? It feels like a short-term gain for you know, for ultimately a really shit solution, because football, look, whether you love it or you hate it, football is going to hit this weird space in the next 10 years when they are going to be finding themselves in a pickle trying to get people to play. Fewer and fewer kids are playing Pee Wee football because of the whole CRE stuff or CTE stuff. So it's just something to consider. Like, you know, Fox is like, oh, we want some short-term gain, you know, but let's screw over fans who are going to be with us for the long haul. Now, it says here that Mike Schur, Dan Gore, and Andy Samberg grew up on NBC, and we're all thrilled that one of the smartest, funniest, and best cast comedies in a long time will take its place in our comedy lineup. I speak for everyone at NBC. Here's to the 9-9. And that is, again, that is just supremely awesome. I love the fact that this is going to be continuing. And I wonder what time slot they're going to put it in. I feel like this is going to probably end up being a Thursday night thing. Right, I think this is going to play next to Superstore, which, if you haven't seen Superstore, they just wrapped up their 3rd season. The show was fantastic. Again, that feels very much in line with the heart and humor of The Office. So pairing Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Superstore together, I do feel is probably going to end up being really, 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 really good for the network, and at least for fans who like half-hour comedies. Getting that block is gonna, I think, I'm calling it now. A bit speculative, but I'm calling it now. We're going to see kind of like must-see TV Thursday come back with this paired with Superstore. And I'm hoping that we kind of see a return of good sitcom comedy, because there's I feel so much is kind of in the loop these, or kind of just thrown out there, and not a lot of stuff is really that good, but those two shows are fantastic.